Rouse Country Store started in 1964, so next year will be our 60th anniversary. The building has been around since 1906. It was the Hotel Getz. Then fast forward into the late 50s, the Zenders bought it, and then they approached the Rao family to put a business in the early 60s. And Bill Rao, he opened it in June 1st of 1964.
And now you're here. How are things going for you?
Things are going very well. We survived the pandemic like a lot of people. It's been a struggle with getting product and staffing issues like everybody else, but I will say business is good.
Well, how does that feel? Because, you know, once you've taken over ownership and then you're thrown a curveball of the pandemic, how does that feel to come out on the other side?
Feels very gratifying. It kind of validates some of the things that I've learned. I've been in this business over 50 years, so I've had a few things thrown at me, but let's face it, the pandemic was quite a challenge. And some of the things I learned in the past kind of helped me with that.
Tell us a little bit about the store. What's in here? I see there's so much.
Rouse Country Store has between 30 and 40,000 different items. We cover the gamut, as you can see, with candies. We're one of the largest suppliers of candy in Michigan. We also have a lot of table textiles. We have a lot of nostalgic items. We have a lot of apparel. There's something for everybody in the store.
What's it like when someone walks through that door and they're like wowed by what you have in here?
It's very gratifying to hear that. Because it's something that you have to feel when you walk in, when you see the old wooden floors and you smell the pickles in the pickle barrel and you see all the candy from years past. It's very gratifying to hear that.
So why do you think Rouse Country Store is an integral part of Frankenmuth? Because, you know, this is a one-stop shop essentially for people when they come to visit.
Well, we're appealing to several generations now, but we also have tried to offer a lot of different things for people, unusual things. And the former owner and myself, that's one of the things we prided upon ourselves, is going to the trade shows and searching out different things for people. So when they come here, hopefully it's something they haven't seen. If you look around, we have a large variety of anything, really. Our candies, our textiles, our signs. We try to provide a lot for people to pick from.
I'm sure that's fun to see people, like you said, oh, I remember this from my childhood.
Well, that was established by the former owners because, you know, this is a country store, Michigan's most unusual country store, and it just fit with a nostalgic look. That was 60 years ago. It's still very popular today. The only thing is, products have changed. A lot of the items that were popular back then, unfortunately, we can't get, but a lot of the stuff that we have today wasn't around 60 years ago. And some of it is now nostalgic, so what goes around comes around.
Now, is it nostalgic for you when you walk in here every day?
It is. You know, I've been here 35 years. I do get nostalgic about a lot of the things because I remember what it was 35 years ago when I walked in here. I can remember 60 years ago because my dad was one of the first salesmen to help set this business up. And I have a lot of memories, so yeah, I have a lot of nostalgia.
How does it feel seeing your grandkids coming here and seeing what you do and enjoying your store?
You know, that's something that's really fun to see, the smile on their face. Grandpa, can I have this? Grandpa, can I have that? And it reminds me when I was a little